Hello, and welcome back to Alabama's most trusted news source. It seems Alabama is expecting some light hail within the next few days. Here's Emma with more information.
Segways are weird, aren't they? Anyway, thanks, Hope. So, for Alabama, this is going to be one of at least many hailstorms this summer, seeing as hail is the most common in summer. You see, it starts out as water droplets, which fall from clouds and get blown back up. As it falls, hail bumps into other hail and raindrops. As this happens, drag and friction slow their fall, and if the wind is strong enough, it can start to fall at an angle. They also tend to be anywhere between 5 and 300 millimeters in diameter, and they are often compared to objects like peas or even grapefruit. They can weigh about 1 kilogram, and if they collide and stick together, it can weigh up to 4 kilograms. Back to you, Hope.
Now for a program called Cloud Talk.
Hi, and welcome to Cloud Talk. Today we're going to be talking about the infamous cumulus cloud. As you can see here, this cloud is usually depicted as a stereotypical white and fluffy cloud, and it is often seen before events such as thunderstorms. This cloud often starts in the lower atmosphere, but it can reach the middle. The cumulus cloud can be up to 4,000 meters tall, and it can also reach the tropopause at 18,000 meters in altitude. One subgroup of this cloud is commonly referred to as an anvil cloud, which can reach the level of stratospheric stability and has a flat, anvil-shaped top. Thank you for joining me on our weekly Cloud Talk. Back to Hope.
The cold, dense air that is moving into the warmer air will be giving us a cold front. The cold, dense air is sliding under the less dense, warm air, causing the warm air to rise quickly. As the warm air rises, it cools and has water squeezed out of it. With this cold front coming in, you can expect to see a stir of tornado warnings. If you look outside today, you will see cumulonimbus clouds, which are potential for tornadoes. And here we are with our local tornado specialist.
Hi, I'm Dr. Spinell II.
How are you, Dr. Spinell?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. So I wanted to ask you a few questions on your new book that you just released.
Yeah, it's called Spinning, The Life of a Tornado. It's a biography.
I did read it and it was phenomenal.
Thank you.
So just a few questions. How fast can wind speeds get in a tornado?
Well, the extreme tornadoes can actually attain wind speeds of more than 300 miles per hour. They can also stretch about 2 miles across, and some even stay on the ground for dozens of miles.
And you gave examples in your book, but a past tornado that caused damage in America, do you have any examples?
Yeah, actually, on May 20th of 2013, an intense destructive, it was actually an EF5 tornado. It struck Moore in Oklahoma and all adjacent areas. It was pretty bad. It killed 24 people, injured over 300 people, and it was actually part of a larger weather system that had produced several other tornadoes across the Great Plains over the previous 2 days.
And what scale do you use to measure tornadoes?
Well, as you heard me say previously, the EF scale, it's actually the standard way to measure tornadoes based on wind damage. The tornadoes are actually assigned a number according to the most intense damage caused by the storm.
And if you could explain briefly how and where in America tornadoes form?
Well, actually, most tornadoes form from thunderstorms. So what happens is you need warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico, and then that usually mixes with the cold, dry air from Canada. When these two air masses meet, they create instability in the atmosphere. Most strong and violent tornadoes actually form from within this area of a strong location, and that's usually how it forms.
That's lovely, thank you. And thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Pickle. Join us next time on Tornadoes Weekly. Thanks for tuning in today. Make sure you join us next week while we discover the phenomenon, why do pigs fly?